It should do Lord overlay.
We all have to die one day. But while I'm still here, this system wants me to be homeless and broke because I told the truth. I know why people don't help other people. For one, the people that worked hard to get even the slightest of financial advantages had to sacrifice so much to get there. They sacrificed relationships with family, friends, women that they thought would come along for the ride, but they didn't. And you, my listener, risking marginalization for the ability to make your life better. This is not a fault. This is not a problem. I say do these things in spite of marginalization. Do these things in spite of being broke. Do these things to show the world weaponizing money can't hold me down. My voice will not be silenced. Speaking of which, I want to address this idea of get woke, go broke. This mindset really only applies to rich people. You can't make a broke person more broke. You can't make a person less than zero. Define the term of broke, Lord Overlay. Take these niggas to school. Being broke means you don't have the financial ability to do the things you want to do. In other words, it doesn't matter if you have $0 in your bank account or if you're balling like Jeff Bezos. If that money isn't disposable income, you're fundamentally bankrupt. What's interesting is how devious these 1% wealthy people laugh at the misfortune of broke people. If you don't know what made these people broke to get to that point, you have no place in talking shit. Some may be drugs. However, I think that's a small percentage of the American population. As a matter of fact, I don't think, I know. What's so stupid about these entitled, trust account, candy-ass fuckboys and fuckdots is that they think people want to be broke. They don't take under consideration that it is possible to do everything right and still lose. Just saying. I'm just saying. It is possible for you, my listener, to do everything right and still lose. How is that get woke, go broke? Explain it to me. These 1% rich people use this catchphrase to once again label all broke people as Brie Larsons of the world. Suck a dick and make sure you get all the sperm. The 1% rich don't understand the central banking system and how it bails out corporations by putting the US economy into more debt. But you don't hear me though. $22 trillion of a national debt, and these corporations get government taxpayer dollars for strategic mistakes. But you don't hear me though. The working class grinds 40 hours a week to live paycheck to paycheck and can't get a loan with fair or good credit because they don't have enough income to finance the loan. All the meanwhile, if they had enough income, they wouldn't need the loan. But you don't hear me though. It's easy to take free shots at a starving public when you hide behind the veil of ignorance. Why do homeless people turn to drugs? Can it be that they can't get a job? Yes. Can it be that society has isolated them? Absolutely. Can it be that they think this one pill or powder or plant will be the panacea for all their ills? Hit the nail on the head one time, my lord. Consider your dude Lord Overlay the tax man, and these pussies are long overdue. It's not about MGTOW. It's not about Itmore. It's not about any of these things. The general public are poor marksmen because they shoot at the wrong target. I'll say it one more time. The general public are poor marksmen because they shoot at the wrong target. When the government, corporations, women, and insolent children make good men get woke and go broke, these men, good men, have nothing to lose. You call hardworking men incels, betas, and can't get laid, all the meanwhile we're the only straw holding this civilization up? All it takes is enough of these quote-unquote good men to have enough of your bullshit. That's why they don't want good men having money, because they know when we get enough of it, we're done. We're going to take the money and run. That's why they want you and me to stay broke. You can't feed a system if you don't have enough lemmings working the strip. Period. Which is why I want to talk about the importance of donating to content creators such as myself. There's a reason why content creators stop their channels. It's mainly because time is money. The opportunity cost of making videos can be spent elsewhere. Now, my thing is this. You as the listener will say, well, why don't you just go and do the other thing then instead of making videos? Maybe we do. Once again, it's possible to do everything right and still lose. Output does not equal outcome. I'll say it once again with emphasis. Output does not equal outcome. Why I make videos is because there isn't enough representation for marginalized people. Marginalized men don't have a voice. I'm changing that. Every video I make is changing the culture of an entitled society. I'm putting butts in the seats, warheads on foreheads, money in your wallet. How am I affecting your life? Simple. I'm making you rethink your value system. Not one person on this earth is perfect. For the 1% wealthy, they think they are. And this is where we butt heads. They're not perfect. Without the marginalized men doing their job, they'll be just as broke as the same people that they're talking shit about. This is why I say to my listeners to make videos. Be the competition. If you don't like something, change it by having a voice and taking action. Also, donations are the lifeblood of content creators. We need your help. To donate to me, it's as simple as going to your email of choice, put in the to field overlayklips@gmail.com, and Zelle, PayPal, or Venmo some funds. One more dollar in my pocket means I get to trigger the quote-unquote authorities that try to run your life and my life. The path we choose as human beings are varied. Its relativity is what makes us unique. I chose making videos because, for one, it has given me something that no other relationship has given me throughout the course of my lifetime. It's given me my own legacy, which will be remembered for all time. Many men went through a millennia for the opportunity to be heard. It took 1960 years for the first prototype of the internet to be created, known as ARPANET, or the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. 10 more years after that, in 1970, TCP/IP, or Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol, was invented to allow multiple computers to communicate on one network. In 1983, ARPANET adopted the TCP/IP protocol, and in 1990, Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web being a network that allows for the ability for users to access data from a world of servers in the form of websites and hyperlinks. With that being said, people don't understand the gifts that were given to them by the hard work of quote-unquote good men. They use, but they don't give back. I don't think these men that invented the internet and the World Wide Web made it with the intent for the 1% wealthy to talk shit about marginalized people, to taunt them and berate them. This is what Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, and any other Messiah deity didn't have. They didn't have the ability to have the internet and the World Wide Web. This is the truth. This is the real religion. Information at your fingertips when you need it in order to improve your own financial, social, and mental situation. This is it. Use it. I don't care about platitudes and well wishes. Help people by giving them resources. If you want to find out which banks offer the highest annual percentage yield, donate to me and I'll provide you with all the resources that people don't know about. If you want to learn how to make videos or make money from zero, donate to me and I can give you all of the resources and tutorials and even go live with you to show you how to do it. I'm doing this to disprove the myth that only the best of the best can make films or digital media. I want to tell you that you are good enough to make videos. You are original. You're special. You're great. You do bring value to people's lives. Just by listening to what I have to say makes you an MVP. Don't let haters tell you otherwise. Don't let wealthy 1% people tell you otherwise. Always remember, they can't do what we do because they're too lazy to do it. Don't be them. Be better than them. This is my Green New Deal. Gig economy for all. Be your own CEO. Be your own board of directors. The biggest mistake any man or woman can make in their lives is thinking it's too late for them to turn their life around. Pick up the mic, turn on your digital camera, and follow me to digital freedom. Appreciate you, fam. Help me out with the following: like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, any tribute to your dude Lord Overlay will be used for bringing more original and fresh out the gate content. Circo Hustle.